I just went to the grocery store because I needed a few things. What really prompted me going to the grocery store was that I ran out of, I am going the wrong way, and that's okay. I ran out of bananas for baby girl. That's like her afternoon snack jam type thing. That's new. So I dropped her off this morning and decided to run to the grocery store really quickly to get her more bananas, and picked up some things for myself. Literally a whole bunch of trash, because I just have not been in the cooking mood. I cooked all last week. I made stir fry one day, spaghetti another day, baked chicken another day. I'm tired of cooking. Which is not good, because that's how I make sure like I'm still eating as healthy as possible, is by cooking my food and not getting quick fixes, because the quick fixes are where things go terribly wrong for me. But I think I'm just going to give myself some grace this week, because it's just one of those weeks. So, quick check-in. I am still listening to White Fragility. I'm about 50% in. I have a video going up today, my mid-month June wrap-up. And I went back and watched all my footage for my June TBR, and I'm so far behind. It's dang, I've read 7 books, but definitely not where I want to be in terms of the books that I have on my list. So I actually crafted a whole reading plan last night of books that I need to read, like the number of pages and what I'm going to focus on this week. And then I haven't looked at next week, but I just looked at this week and the books that I want to finish this week. And I have 7 books lined up for this week. So that means that I'm really, 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 really going to have to focus. And I think my end goal definitely for this week is definitely to have White Rage and White Fragility done, because the live show is on Friday, and I plan on attending the live show so I can be a part of the discussions that are going to be happening. Other than that, really, I don't have much going on this week. I don't have much planned for this week. Because, as much as, I think people want it to be over with, we really definitely are still in the middle of a pandemic. So I think I talked about this in my vlog last week. I just am avoiding large groups of people as much as possible. So that means even with me not being physically at work and working from home, I still don't want to be out around people like that, although I think I'll be back at work sooner than later, so I will let you guys know when that happens. I will probably end up doing a wrap-up, or a more detailed discussion on what I'll be reading for this first half of this week, setting my TBR for the first half of this week, and what my expectations are. So something else I wanted to talk about really quick, and this is going to be a super long intro. I told y'all last week that when I am not at work and my child's at daycare, I vlog this is my way to talk to people throughout the day, because a lot of people that I know are back at work, so it's they could text me, but I don't have anybody to verbally speak to. So I'm close to 9.5 thousand subscribers, and I am very appreciative of the support that I have gotten. But it's still really hard for me to. I'm really stuck in between a rock and a hard place, because I still feel like I don't want this to be a sympathy thing. Although my watch time and everything is really, really great. So, people are watching my content, and I appreciate that. But because I think I've had such a rocky experience in this community, it makes me so weary of everything. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of I just don't trust anyone, because I don't know how long this is gonna last. And what I mean by how long it's gonna last is kind of one of those situations where it's like, okay, I see that everybody like is supporting me right now, but like 6 months from now, like, is that support still gonna be there, or am I gonna find myself in a position where, you know, people are not gonna be watching my content because the wave of Black people and Black voices being lifted up is not as important. So it's so tough because it's like, I'm reaching this milestone, people are watching my content, people are subscribing, but it just feels so unreal because I've been a part of this community for so long, and I've been, you know, trying to put out decent content that it's just now that it's happening. It's very overwhelming and very surreal, and it's just hard to trust it. So what's so bad about that is like, I feel bad for not even acknowledging the fact that I have had so many people subscribe to my channel and watch my content, because I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to acknowledge that I've reached a goal of mine, or I've reached this accomplishment where like it's not even about the numbers, to be honest with you. For me, it's about like the engagement with people about stuff that I'm reading. The fact that so many people are listening to what I have to say now, it's such a great feeling. But then at the same time, it's like, if I acknowledge what's happening and if I make it my reality, I'm gonna disappoint myself in the long run. And it's a really crappy feeling, because I can't even celebrate or acknowledge. So I think that's something that I really am gonna have to do some soul searching about this week, because I don't want to hold on to my anger, but I just know that I have so much to be angry about. And being angry like that all the time, it's taxing. It's very tiring, and it's very frustrating. Because what ends up happening is it consumes so much of your energy, and I don't want it to consume my energy. I want healing to start, but I don't know if people are going to truly do what they need to do in order for healing to start 6 months from now. I think that's just my biggest thing, is at that time frame, like, only time can tell, or only time will tell whether this is real or not. And it's so hard not to be able to acknowledge stuff that's happening in the moment. So that's been on my mind heavy, because I woke up yesterday I was just you know, going through some stuff on my channel, kind of coming up with some things that I want to do with the rest of this month. I usually kind of plan out my videos at the beginning of the month, and then I shoot them on a weekly basis. So, which is why you guys probably have noticed, like, a lot of times when I film videos, I'm wearing the same outfit, because I film in bulk, and I just don't believe in changing my outfit. Like, it's just not that serious. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if there are other, because I really haven't talked to any other creators about, like, their engagement and their, you know, their subscriptions going up. I haven't really talked to anybody about that, because I feel like a lot of times it's like a personal thing for people, and, you know, I don't know. I just don't even know how to start a conversation like that. But what I do know is that I don't know, or what I don't know. So what I do know. What I don't know is if anyone is having those same feelings as me. That surreal feeling of, well, this feels good, but I don't want to acknowledge it. Enough of my rants, because I'm sure this is not what you guys wanted to hear at the beginning of a reading vlog, but I just wanted to kind of express where I'm at mentally with that, and that I do see changes happening, but do please be understanding of where my apprehension is coming from. And it's not at anybody individually right now. It's just as a whole, I don't know how to feel about it, because I don't know if it's long lasting. All right, I'll check in when I get home. Hey y'all, so I'm here to do my check-in or whatever, to kind of establish my TBR for this week, which is absolutely ridiculous. So actually, I'm not going to even do the TBR for the week. I'm going to do the TBR for the 15th through the 17th, okay? So the first one that I have here is I Can Make You This Promise by Christine Day. I'm reading this for Vault-a-thon. This has Indigenous rep in it. I am super excited to read it. Eddie has always known that she's half Native American. She also knows that her mom was adopted by a white couple and has no connection to her birth family. So even though Eddie is curious to learn about her heritage, she realizes her mom doesn't have any answer. So this is about her figuring out some information about her Native American heritage. I have not really heard anybody speak about this. I'm so glad that the Vault-a-thon crew actually took the time to find this book and use it as the group read for the Vault-a-thon. So excited to pick that one up. I'm also going to be reading Arusha and the End of Time this week. This is for the Rick Riordan Presents read along that's going on. I have to finish the next week, and I actually need to go ahead and put in an order for the next set that I have to read next month. I just gotta put in an order for some stuff. And the last thing that I will be reading is going to be A Deadly Scoop, which is a cozy mystery that just came out. Sorry y'all, you can hear the people cutting the grass outside. They're so loud. They're so loud. So my page counts, let me go back through this. I have to read 68 pages of this a day in order to finish it, 118 of Arusha, and 96 of A Deadly Scoop. So for the 15th through the 18th, that's going to be 282 pages a day. Let's see if I can make this happen. This is going to be so interesting if I can make this happen. As far as my audio for Monday through Wednesday, I'm focusing on White Fragility, which I'm already halfway through. So I was going to save Anger is a Gift for Wednesday through Saturday, but that may change because I think I'm going to finish White Fragility sooner than later. So those are the books that I'm going to read. I am going to go ahead and mark what I need to read in each book. Just the first day of what I need to read today. I'm gonna read this stuff. I also need to answer some YouTube comments and get that video up by 3. And yeah, so we're just gonna end it there, and I will check in with you guys later. Gosh, my hair's doing its own thing, which is cool. That's what happens when you lock your hair. That's the purpose of it. Okay, so quick check-in before I go pick up baby girl from daycare. I did start reading I Can Make This Promise, and this is going to be an interesting book. I've already had I put it on Twitter, some interesting perspectives about what is already happening. I'm only on chapter 2, which is only about 14-15 pages long, so not a lot. But I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I think I'm going to enjoy the rep in it. I think it's going to be some important conversations that happen in this small middle grade novel. When I get back, I also plan to start Arusha in the End of Time. I'm probably going to have to wait until baby goes to bed, because she's not going to let me read a physical book in her presence. She doesn't get down like that. So that's my child. It's my child of mine. And while I'm going to go, because it's a 30-minute drive to go pick her up, believe it or not, I'm going to be listening to White Fragility. I'm still 50% in. I haven't listened to it, so I'm going to listen to White Fragility. And then, I think I talked about this a little bit earlier, I may switch it up tonight if I'm just kind of, because listen, let me tell you something. As a Black person, listening reading and consuming a lot about race sometimes can be kind of overwhelming, especially when it's negative things about race. It'll wear and tear on you. So sometimes you got to take a step back from stuff. I'm very adamant about maintaining mental health, self-care, although I'm trash at it. I'm a huge advocate for it, but I also do have anger as a gift. So I might switch it up depending upon how I feel. I'm going to take my picture for Instagram because I did not post a picture yesterday. I have gotten a little better about posting this year. I think I post every few days, if not every other day. So I'm trying to keep up that same energy. I don't have as much time to interact because my main focus has become my channel so much lately that I don't have as much time to delve into my Instagram stuff as much as I want to, but I do spend just a little bit of time on there every day. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hurry up, go pick her up. Let me take that picture, edit it real quick, post it, and then we'll check in. When I come back, we'll check in. Okay, so let's talk about how my child got into her first altercation today. So apparently, somebody was in her personal space. She then asked, well, gently was pushing the other little girl to say that, you know, hey, you're in my personal space. Well, the other little girl didn't listen, so they got upset. They separated the two of them, and then they were put on two different areas across the room. Well, Miss Thing decided that she was going to crawl across the room because she was still pissed and snatched the little girl by her face. So, first time I got one of those, and I was asked nicely to clip her fingernails. So, we are having snack time, which is banana and Cheerios. And we're gonna have a little talk. Anyway, reading update, there is none. I listened to music on the way going to go pick her up. She was crying on the way home. I was trying to listen to White Fragility, so that didn't really happen. So I'll come back with an update later this evening. Toodles. Okay, so here we have my child tearing everything up, which is fine. This is her extra playtime before we do bath, feeding, and bedtime. And that is her remote that she loves. We are about to, we're about to watch Brother Bear, because Brother Bear is the theme for the Vault-a-thon. Once again, you can't come that close to the camera. No, back up. Back up. Back it up. Alright, y'all. Well, we're gonna watch that. When she goes to bed, I will do another check-in. I'm filming from a very, very strange angle. But I'll do a check-in once she's in bed. We're doing another random check-in. So, I am actually going back to work today. I mix up stuff. I knew I got my days wrong. Let's put it though. I got my day switched. I thought I'd go back tomorrow, but I go back today, which is cool. Like, I'm ready to be back. I'm so ready to be back, but I'm kind of nervous at the same time. I'm so ready to be back in my library. I'm so ready to be there. I'm so excited. So it'll only be me though. So I'm working by myself and just doing things around the building. We're not open to patrons just yet, so that's gonna be fun. Reading wise, I haven't really gotten anything done. I've been working this morning, so I haven't really gotten any reading done, but I did finish some of Check Please. I think I read like 50 more pages of that this morning, something like that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to end up finishing White Fragility because I'm going to finish that while I'm working. Go ahead and make myself some lunch, and then while I'm eating lunch, I'm going to sit down and read some more of what's check please. Hopefully I may be able to finish that before I go into work. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put my hair up because I don't feel like having my hair down when I go to work. But yeah, do that, and I will check in with you guys later. Oh, side note, I think I have arachnophobia, but ever since I got pregnant with baby girl, like, and it was just us, I, you know, had this feeling of like needing to protect my child at all times. So I won't say that I'm not fearful. I am, but I just am kind of like, I just don't give a damn anymore. There's this huge ass spider crawling on the floor while I was on my laptop in the middle of a meeting, and I just got pissed at the spider and I killed it. And I feel bad because I know most people are like, take the spider outside, but I just got angry and I killed it, and now part of me feels bad about that. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later. What are you doing? You eating your cracker? Look at your pasty on the floor. You eating the cracker? After school snacks. Yeah. Yes, after school snacks. You got a little cracker on your chin. Hold on, let me finish cutting that banana, okay? Good morning, y'all. So it is Wednesday. I am headed to do laundry. And today has been rather uneventful. It's been uneventful so far. I really have not been doing a lot of reading. I've been super tired at night. And I worked yesterday, so I have not been able to pick up as much as I want to pick up. I'm listening to Anger is a Gift, and it is really, really great. I like a lot of the things that Marco Shiro, I think I'm saying his name right. I'm liking a lot of things that he's pointing out, especially school funding, and how gerrymandering and redlining plays a big role into why you see a lot of schools that are not excelling because they don't have the materials, because of the way that they draw these school lines and stuff. And you see it. I know people have seen it in the United States. It's disgusting. But you know, hey, it's the way that the good old US of A likes to function. So he's really touching on that. And then like policing at schools is also a huge thing that he's talking about, which I am really appreciating. So I'm almost 3 hours into that, and I still have like 10 hours to go. It's a long audiobook. I think the book is a little over 400 pages, somewhere around like the 450 range or something like that. So that's that. I am going to be reading my middle grade book for Voltathon while I'm at the I'm going to put my clothes in, and then I'm not sitting in there. I'm cool with the lady who runs the laundromat, but she does it by herself, and I don't know how much assistance she's really getting in like being able to like sanitize the place. So I'm not, just as a safety precaution, just gonna put my clothes in and come and sit in the car and read. I don't think I really have much of any other updates. I did reach 10,000 subs, so that was really, really nice. Kind of talked a little bit about my feelings towards all that. I think I may have already even talked about this yesterday. I don't remember. But I think that's going to be it for my update now, and I will update you guys. made it home. I still have my mask on around my neck. Just habit, I guess. So I didn't get any reading done because I ended up being in a meeting with some lovely individuals from the booktube community. So I was in a meeting with them, so I didn't read that much. I'm about to make something to eat, which is, I mean, I've been eating like crap, y'all. Been eating really crappy pretzels. Just kind of doing the thing. So I'm going to heat these up. I'm going to eat some. And then I have my reading vlog from last week uploading now. It's 55 minutes. I don't know who told me that a 55-minute vlog was necessary. I don't know why I put that up. I don't know how long to cook these things. But yeah, it's 55 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that this vlog is going to be just as long too. So what's new? I felt like I'd been saying like, oh, I haven't read anything, which is low-key true, but then also like low-key not true, because I did finish White Fragility. I did finish Check Please, and I am making progress on my audio. So I'm reading. I just don't think I'm reading as much as I want to read, because even with me being off for some days during the week, oh, that's awful lighting. There we go. Even with me being off some days during the week, that's my perfect time to get stuff done, because I don't take the baby out in public like that right now. So it's a perfect time for me to do stuff like get laundry done, clean up the house, all types of stuff. So, but I'm going to see how far that upload is, so it's going to take forever. And then I have to put laundry up, so I'm putting laundry up. I'll be listening to Anger is a Gift. And then that's it. And then at 4:30, I'll leave to go pick up baby. Also, it is Thursday, June 18th, and this is the first time I'm checking in because I decided to be productive today. So makeup is on because I'm about to shoot my Juneteenth video. I low-key wish I would have shot this yesterday instead of waiting till today, because I'm just not 100% in the filming mood right now, but I want to get it out because I did take a poll and I was like, who wants to see a video of me giving recommendations for pictures, picture books, middle grade, and children's books? And I decided to change it up. I'm just going to do children's, middle grade, and YA. So I'm about to film that. It's 25 books. That's a lot of books to talk about. I was super productive today. I went to the grocery store this morning. I know I just went to the grocery store on Monday, but I went to go pick up a few things on Monday. And then today I actually went full-blown grocery shopping because I was going to do it tomorrow, but I have to work tomorrow. And then I was like, oh, I can just do it on Monday. But then I was like, yeah, I'm just going to get it out of the way because it's just not my favorite thing in the world to do. So I did that, and then I came home, I was putting away clothes, and I've been listening to Anger is a Gift, and I am 7.5 hours in, and I have about 5.5 hours left. So hopefully I can knock that out between, what's today? I think it's Thursday. Hopefully I can knock that out by like Saturday, so I can move on to my next audiobook, although that's all I've been freaking listening to is audiobooks. I need to finish White Rage tonight, so that's going to be high on the priority list because tomorrow is Juneteenth and the live show discussion is tomorrow. I also need to finish Twilight and New Moon because I am a part of a live show on Bethany's channel for that. And gosh, I do not really... I read this series over 10 years ago when I was in high school, and it is so problematic. But the librarian side of me understands the historical role that this novel has played in young adult literature, but it is still a problematic book. So it's not an easy book to read for me. The lack of diversity, and then Stephanie Meyer has said some high-key racist things. So with that being said, I do need to finish Twilight and New Moon. I know a couple of you have been like, where's your video for that? It's coming. It's coming. I will be doing a full in-depth review of the series. I promise you I will. I have so much stuff, so much content that I want to put out, and it's like I don't feel like I have enough time because I don't want to oversaturate people with content. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and film. I had sushi and wine for lunch. I don't know who I think I am today. I put that on Twitter. I was like, I don't know who I think I am. Sushi and wine. But this is one of those things where it's like, you know, I need some mommy time. I needed some mommy time, and I had some mommy time to relax and enjoy myself and watch crap TV and drink a glass of wine and eat some sushi. So I had my bougie moment for the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will check in later. I only finished that long ass video, y'all. That video took forever. Oh my god. The video took forever. So it's 3 o'clock. I gotta leave here like at 4:30. I need to finish putting up laundry, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to continue to listen to Anger is a Gift. I'm taking this makeup off of my face. Like, I used to love this whole thing. Mommy me, not so much, because mommy me has to move like this, and I usually don't have time to do all of this. But I didn't tell you guys, last night I did end up reading more of I Can Make This Promise, which is this book right here. I am currently 82 pages in. I'm trying to finish this by the end of the week because it's for Vaultathon, and Vaultathon does end, and we're watching the movie. The group watch of Brother Bear is on Saturday, so I definitely want to read this book and jump in on the conversation about Indigenous rep, which I need to read more of. I have 2 other books that I probably am going to start. I don't know. I need to read it tonight. Hold on, let me get them. So, I talked about this, I think, in an earlier clip, but I really do need to finish my read of Twilight. You can see my annotations are out the wazoo, so I can do this in-depth review for y'all, because y'all have been asking me, actually, when are you going to do? When are you going to do this review? I need to do this review because, I don't know. I also wonder, like, if I do this review, if I should do, like, an annotation flip through. I just see how people do annotation flip through videos and what they talk about in their books, because I don't know. But I do need to finish this one, and I need to start this one. I do. I really, really do. All my orange tabs in this one are problematic parts. So, all right. That is it for right now. I don't have anything else that I'm going to do, that I'm going to work on. Just those things. Probably get some snacks. And then I think me and baby girl will be back to check in with you guys later on today. Okay, so I know I said that was it until me and baby girl got home, but literally, like, somebody just threw a package on my doorstep. So I don't know what this is, because I didn't order this. So that's, you know, that's always cool. And oh, this is really sweet. Okay. It says, hope this isn't creepy, but I enjoy your channel. Am also a huge Octavia Butler fan. Books are life and Black Lives Matter, from Catherine McMullen. Oh, Catherine. Oh, sweetie, thank you so much. I have never read Octavia E. Butler, and Catherine got me a copy of Lilith's Brood, which is the complete series of Dawn, Adulthood Rights, and Imago. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Like, really, honestly, like, I don't even want to tear up. Y'all are amazing. I don't deserve your kindness. This is really, really sweet of y'all. Like, as I always say, like, people have asked me for my wish list before, which is why I put it there, but please don't, like, I make the content for y'all. I really appreciate it when people buy me stuff, but you don't have to get me books, but I am appreciative. This is really, oh my gosh, Catherine, this is really, really sweet of you. I cannot wait to read this. So this is 3 in 1. It contains the complete series. Oh, I'm gonna have to read this soon. All right, let me make sure I put the note in. Catherine, I want to see if you are on Twitter. So I can see if I can reach out to you there. If not, I hope you watch this vlog and you see that it's in this vlog, because I truly appreciate it. All right, y'all, I will check in later. Promise. Hey, y'all, excuse the messy background. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi. Say hey. Hey. Say hey. Say hi. Say hey hey. Say hey hey. So she had a long day. Not in a bad way. She just didn't take a nap today. So we're running on that schedule. Just a quick check-in for what I've been reading. I only have 4 hours left of Anger is a Gift, which means I listened to probably about 5 or 6 hours of that audiobook today, which was completely just not in my plans, but it just kind of happened. I didn't really sit down and read because I was filming and cleaning and all types of stuff. So yeah, I listened to it on the way to pick her up, listened to it on the way home. I've been listening to it a little bit while we've just been kind of hanging out. So we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to read 2 books. Do you want to show your books? Do you want to show your books? Let's show them the books that we're about to read. So we're going to read 2 board books. We're kind of doing things out of order because she's so tired. So we're going to read our 2 board books, do bath time, dinner time, and then it's going to be time for bed tonight. She can't stay up late tonight because she didn't sleep today. Although she'd like to disagree with me, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd like to disagree with me? Alright, so we're going to end up reading I Love Me, and this is by Sally Morgan and Belen Quamulina. Does it sound right? So I Love Me, which is such a good book, but the rhyming scheme is a little weird in that one. And then we're going to read Baby What's That? And this is not by anybody. This is one of those DK like discovery books. And it's kind of a touch and feel. Really, really cute pictures. She really likes this one. This is one that she likes to flip through herself. So every now and then she'll get books that she likes to flip through by herself. So outside of that, my plans for reading for this evening are to finish up White Rage. I have like 30 pages. I know you're sleepy. I have like 30 pages left of White Rage. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that. Edit the video that I have going up. Give me a kiss. Edit the video I have going up for Juneteenth, and then that's it. But we're going to go because she's cranky. And she's ready to read her books. Aren't you? You ready to read your books? And then bath time? Alright, y'all. I will try to check in later. If I don't check in later, I will check in tomorrow. Good morning. See, when I do that, it's weird because I'm actually hopping over a gate. Like, I put a gate up to block the kitchen off because my child is adventurous. Yeah, so I have a gate up because she likes to crawl and stuff in areas that she's not supposed to be in. So today is Juneteenth. I guess I should start off with saying happy Juneteenth. And as I've been saying every time I talk about Juneteenth, if you don't know what Juneteenth is, open up a tab, Google that shit. So I am actually in the process of about to make breakfast because I'm not starving. That's such an exaggeration. but I am hungry, to say the least. So I'm making eggs, bacon, and plantain, which you don't know what plantain is. Google that too. So yeah, I'm making that. I have to work today, which is super unfortunate because I really don't feel like it, but I do have to go to work today. And I'm only working for a couple of hours. I'm not working that long or anything like that. I'm only working for a couple of hours, but that means that I have less time to do anything here. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, y'all, I don't really have much going on. I'm almost finished with Anger is a Gift. I know my thoughts are kind of disjuntled because I'm not good at multitasking. So you see me attempting to cook and talk to y'all at the same time, and it's just not effectively happening right now. So let me focus and concentrate on cooking, and then what I'll do is I'll make sure that I at least do one check-in before I go to work. Alrighty. Hey y'all, so it's Saturday, and I did not end up vlogging anymore yesterday. I had to work yesterday, so it was a lot. I started a book for Queer Blackathon, and I am going to try to finish a couple of those today. Today, baby is 9 months. It's crazy. She is 9 months today, which I find completely amazing. We thought it was going to rain today, but it's not going to rain today. So we are going to go to the park again this week. So I'm about to get her stuff ready. I always pack her like snacks and stuff. She's in her crib right now looking, trying to figure out what's going on. So I always take these puffs with us, and then I take one of these, which is the Gerber pouches. She doesn't eat all this stuff, but as a mom I like to have a full arsenal ready. And then I'll take one of these, which is her teeth and crackers, and then water, and she should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna handle that stuff. We're gonna go to the park, and then we should be back here later where I can do some more reading while we're at the park. I think that I'm gonna finish listening to Anger is a Gift, try to finish that one, and then the next one that I'll be picking up, my next audiobook lined up, as a matter of fact, let me look at my phone, because I thought I had one lined up on Libby. Oh gosh, y'all, the lighting. I thought I had one lined up on Libby, and I can't remember whether I did or whether I didn't. Let me see here. Okay, so the only one that I have lined up on Libby right now is How to Be Anti-Racist. I don't know why my camera keeps going out of focus. But the only one that I have lined up right now is How to Be an Anti-Racist, and I don't feel like listening to that one right now. I will listen to it, but I just don't feel like listening to it right now. So on Hoopla, I do have A Blade So Black. So I'll be listening to that one next. So that's it. Would you like to say hello? I'm gonna say hey. Say hey. Say hey. They have 9 months today. Where are you going? You going to the park? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get you dressed. Alright, y'all. We will check in later. Hey, y'all. So I just finished Anger is a Gift, which actually fits into the Queer Blackathon. And we are at the park. So the park that we go to is really, it is a park, but it has trails that are cut out through the woods. So we do the one that loops around a lake, and it's pretty cool. Kind of weird sometimes because it's just like, sometimes it's just the two of us out here, but it's nice and peaceful. I think the next thing that I'm going to listen to is going to be A Blade So Black. This trail usually takes us about an hour, so I'm going to walk, listen to my audiobook, and just enjoy being outside. Yeah, just enjoy nature right now. Pretty cool. Hey y'all, so I haven't really checked in like that. I've been spending a lot of time with baby girl, so we've been just kind of chilling, kicking it. I am currently reading when I ever get a chance, because we've been truly hanging out. Easy boo, easy. But I have been reading I Can Make This Promise. Boo. I've been reading I Can Make This Promise. If y'all could see it, if the camera would focus, because it's focused on her head. There we go. I Can Make This Promise. I want to finish this tonight before I do my final check-in. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. We are actually taking a break. Here. We're taking a break because we are about to listen to the interview for Quarantine Pages. I don't know if you guys have heard of Quarantine Pages, but you should definitely check it out. I'll link their Instagram down below. They do an hour of silent reading, and then they have an author interview. And today, Injiri from Onyx Pages is interviewing Nala Hopkinson, so that's going to be really fun. I just hauled one of her books last week in last week's vlog, so I'm excited to hear her speak. And yeah, and then that's it. So once I do once we finish the interview, we probably will talk to my dad for Father's Day, and then we are going to get her ready for bed. And then I am going to continue reading this one. I'm trying to finish that novella for Queer Blackathon. So those are the two things that I'm going to try to finish tonight. And then I'm also going to be filming my mid-year freakout tag video today. So, yeah. Hey y'all, so I'm here to do the final clip for my reading vlog. Please, if you hear music in the background, please don't pay any attention to it. Just don't pay attention to it. Alright, so first things, I had some book mail. I don't know who this came from because there was no note attached to it at all. Which I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, but I don't know who it came from. And it is Pet by Oweke Amezi, and this is one that I actually have already read this year. I listened to it on audio, but I wanted a physical copy of it. This book is phenomenal. If you have never read Pet, it is a short book that talks about monsters, but not in the way that you think. And I think this is one that I actually want to reread before the year is over with and annotate it, because even listening to it on audio, I felt like there were some things that I didn't get that I think I need to get by reading the physical text. Don't mind me, I was looking for my phone because I wanted to talk about what I had read. But whoever got me this, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below so I can respond and say thank you again, because there was no note and I'm really appreciative. Okay, so for this week, I finished 5 books this week. I finished both White Rage and White Fragility. I will be talking about those more. I was going to do a full review, and I just don't feel like it would just be too much for me to kind of do, because it's just too much that I'd want to say. So I'm just going to talk about them a little bit in my wrap up, but I didn't rate White Fragility, and I gave White Rage 4 stars. I did end up finishing Check Please, and I'm so happy to say that I enjoyed it. I ended up giving this one 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was so brilliantly done, and I'm definitely looking forward to picking up the second one. But thank you for your wonderful suggestions and everyone who told me that I was going to love this book, because I really did enjoy it. I also read Anger is a Gift by Mark Oshiro, and I listened to this one on audio, and it was phenomenal. It was so good because it covered so many different topics. It had great representation. It made me cry. Like, ugly cry. So that's one that I'm going to be looking forward to talking about in my weekly wrap up. And then I also finished for Queer Blackathon, which I didn't read as much as I wanted to read this weekend. I spent a lot of time with my daughter, so I just didn't get to pick up as much as I thought I was going to get to pick up. But I did finish one for Queer Blackathon, and it was 4 Letter Word by Ava Freeman, which is a kind of an office romance between 2 Black women, and it was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. I couldn't give it 5 stars because of some technical things, but other than that, like, I thought it was good. It was hot. And it was fun. I definitely will be continuing the series if you can't tell. And I hope I didn't say that that was the last one I finished, because that wasn't the last one I finished this week. I also finished I Can Make This Promise, which is one that I read for Vaultathon, where the focus was on Brother Bear. I watched a live show, and they talked a lot about this book, about Indigenous representation, and I always advocate for Black representation and just marginalized groups in general, but I did not realize even how uneducated I am about certain things in other groups, and I have a lot to learn myself. This book was really good, and I can't wait to talk about it in my wrap up. But if you've never read it, it is a middle grade book. So many deep things are covered in it. I definitely would recommend listening to the live show. I will make sure that I link that down below, and all this was formulated by Margaret, and I will make sure that I leave her channel down below as well. She did such an amazing job with this readathon, and I'm so happy that I was able to join them in at least reading this book, which actually did cover all the challenges. So but I really did enjoy this one. All right, y'all, so that's it for this week's reading vlog. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button, and I'll be back with another video, you know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of scenario, with a surprise video every Saturday, Sunday, something like that, sometimes. But I hope you guys have had a wonderful week, and I'll be back with another reading vlog soon. Bye.